Zombie apocalypse.
Hello, and welcome to my channel. With this channel, it says it's the Underground. It's a channel off from another channel, but I'm changing this channel around, and this channel here is going to be about putting you into business. Actually, and I will supply everything that you will need depending on what kind of business that you want. So you would want to subscribe, and you'll want to hold and save your money. For one reason, I have checked out pretty well much all of the videos that are on YouTube about these guys saying send them $100 and they will teach you how to do body work, give you instructions on videos, and send you supplies. And 75% of them is once you send them $100, they're sending you 2 bottles of their waxes or detail sprays, and you're paying for that, and that's all you're getting. You're not getting what you really need to start a business. I've been doing this off and on all my life. Whenever I needed to make money or times got hard, I always go back to detailing. And it's something that never fails. It's something that's always there. It's like being a doctor. Somebody needs their car cleaned. Whether a dog pukes in the car, or they got stains in their paint, or they just want a really good detail. So this channel is all about putting you into business and getting the equipment that you need. No matter what kind of business you are, you may be on the verge of losing your home and you're trying to figure out what to do to get money instantly as fast as you can. Maybe you got kids that are needing clothes or whatever. And this is going to be a no-nonsense channel. And if you're serious about getting into business, I will put you into business. And I will teach you everything you need to know, even if you're a beginner. I will do my best to steer you right, straight down the narrow road, and teach you things from my mistakes when I began, and show you what not to do and what to do. And you should be able to make at least $100 a day starting off the rip. Everybody should be able to make $100 a day right off the rip. Now you're stuck, and the first video is going to be dedicated to the people who need a job now, or are tired of making somebody else rich, or you're not getting enough hours at work, or you're on the verge of losing your home and going homeless. This is a way that you can immediately turn it around. It's no easy way to make the money because you actually got to do the work. And the first thing you got to know about this business is when you go to clean a car or detail a car, is to know how to actually detail a car, how to get stains out of the carpets, headliners, or seats without damaging them. I will teach you all of that. And instead of having to go and buy expensive chemicals, because you might not have the money right off the rip, sure, it's nice to get name brand chemicals and stuff, and some of the chemicals are good, but you're paying out the yin yang, and you're mostly paying for the brand name. So I learned how to mix chemicals and make chemicals, and make it into, instead of paying $20 for a bottle, I make 5 gallons for about 20 bucks. And 5 gallons of my stain removal will do about 30 to 40 cars. So you got $20 invested in making your own stain removal, and 20 to 30 cars out of that one 5-gallon bucket should make you close to about anywhere from $700 to $1,000 on one 5-gallon jug of stain removal. But not to get too far ahead, the first thing you will need to do is learn how to make flyers like this. Now this flyer here, I can put out about 100 of them. I can go to my neighborhood or anywhere and put out 100 of them. Just walk down a street and see a car that's dirty, I'll put it on the windshield and just move on and forget about it. I'll do maybe 100 to 200 of these a week. On my first 100 that I did in the city that I live in now, I got 10 cars out of the 100. And out of that 10 cars, I got 5 full details, which I get $99.99 per car. That was $500. And then I landed some just basic car washes, and that was $20 each. So then I got about 5 cars of them. So in one day, that's not bad money added up. So you can do this too. It might be mind-boggling and everything, and you do got to know your chemicals, and you got to know what chemicals will remove this stain or that stain. You got to know how to do headliners without tearing up headliners. I see the headliners. The headliners, you got to be really careful, but it's really easy to do if you do it right. So these guys that's on the videos that you see here and there, they'll put you into business for $100. And then when you get all said and done, you get 2 bottles of detailing wax and stuff. And they're not trying to put you into business. They're trying to sell their product. And this is one way they do it on these videos, is to sell their products. And they're making a killing. A lot of people just don't know. And when you get your kit and everything, 90% of the people don't follow through and don't even get into business, and they wasted $100 and they're sitting there with 2 bottles trying to figure out what they're going to do with. I see that happen every day. And even with my trainees, some of them just gets into detailing, and then they see what they get into, that it is actual work. And even though you can make good money, it's not going to come easy like some of these people are putting on these videos. Cleaning a car and getting it right is your thing that you have to worry about. Starting from the very first car, because the very first car will make you or break you. That begins your reputation. Because if you do that car and you get it immaculate, what happens then is you get blessed. That car is going around and the family members of that car say, "Who did your car? Wow, it looks like a brand new car." Or people just walking by and they see how shiny and and it looks like it came off the showroom floor. That builds your reputation starting from your first car. And you want to treat every car like it's your first car, because once you get a reputation, you don't have to advertise. Within the first year, the first 20 cars that I did, I bet you those 20 cars brought me in another 100 customers just because of people who saw those cars that I did. And if you're going to get into business, you either get into it right or don't get into it at all. So don't be spending all of this money on these people that are saying they're going to put you into business and give you the products, and you're sitting there twiddling your thumb because you don't have a power washer, you don't have this, or you don't have that. So in the next segment, I'm going to teach you how to get into business by backpack, in case you don't have a car or anything else. So without further ado, catch you on the next segment.
Zombie apocalypse.